Hi, I'm Ansley. I play tennis. Tennis is pretty much, in small words, it just means to get the ball back in play and try to make your opponent hit the ball that you just hit. Because if you can't do that, you can't really play tennis. And yeah, you play 6 games per set, and for women you play 2 sets out of 3, and for men it's 3 out of 5. And once you win 2 sets for women, that's the match. Purpose. I hope to achieve in tennis. I really want to get a scholarship, and I want to just try to go as far as I can with it. People tell me that I have a lot of potential, and really you can do anything that you put your mind to, and I believe that if you work hard for it and you're just giving it all you've got, then you're really a winner whenever you walk off the court, or really with any sport. It's like that. Triumph. My greatest memory of playing tennis was probably when I actually won the match that made me go up to the highest ranking in Texas for, it's like the highest group of junior tennis in Texas, and that's called Super Champ. And I won, and this girl she was really a bad sport, and she didn't really she was pretty rude whenever I would say come on or anything like that when I'd win a point. And I remember I beat her, and I started crying because I was so happy because I got to the highest level and I beat this girl that just really wasn't nice and that kind of stuff. Motivation. The thing that motivates me to play tennis is I love the feeling whenever you can win and you can know that you worked so hard to get up to that point, and then it feels great whenever you can know that you did well in a tournament and all that work seems to just pay off right then and there. I find motivation whenever I'm losing, I think about how hard I've worked and really how much I just want it, and normally I get a little fire in my belly and it just makes me want to work harder, and I start playing the points better, and I try to always cheer myself on. And the worst thing you can do is talk negatively about yourself. You shouldn't say, oh, you're so dumb or anything like that. You should just tell yourself what you need to do and bump yourself up more than knock it down. I am really happy with the way I'm living my life, and I want to thank the loved ones that have pushed through with me, because I know I've gotten down, and they're there and they're like my support system, and I would say that I love them and thank you for helping me get through it all. Defeat. Winning definitely, it'll help your confidence, and you'll feel like you want to go farther with what you've got, and you know that you can really whenever, but I think the best feeling really is when you're down and you know that you've come back from a period when you're so low on self-esteem, and you really you don't know what to think of it, and you just can't seem to get anything right, and when you come back from that, it just feels great because you know you worked through the hard time and you just kept going. You really can't win and you can't really get better unless you lose, because I've noticed that over time I've just learned that I learn more whenever I lose, because I can actually see what my mistakes were, and whenever I win, it's more like I know I did well and I can't really look at the cons of what I did. Dedication. Practice about 4 days a week and for about 3 hours each day. And I try to play on the weekends, and I do about 2 tournaments per month. Some of the distractions for tennis would be definitely going out with friends on Friday nights or Saturday nights when really there should be practice time. And I'm going to admit that I have skipped practices before, but I always have that guilt feeling inside my stomach, because I know that really I should be playing tennis, and if I want to get better, then that's what I need to do. And really you just have to look at it if you want to do something, it's not just going to be handed to you. You have to work for it, and you're going to have to work really hard for it. Practice is definitely something that you have to be committed to. It's not just something that you can go to and just say, okay, I'm going to practice. You have to have that, you have to have mindset, like you have to tell yourself, okay, I'm going to play today, or okay, I'm going to learn something new today about what I'm doing wrong with this shot or whatever. And you have to be ready to work. You can't just like go out there and just sloop around or anything like that. You just have to work. If you just keep practicing that one thing that is changing your game or just messing you up, and once you conquer that, once you can like really understand that, then really you're just getting better with your own game. I think you can achieve greatness by doing what you feel is good for you as a person, because if you're not enjoying what you do as a person, then really you're not really living your own life. You're living something else, or you're living somebody else's dream. And I think when you can achieve greatness, you're going to feel that you did everything you could to do what you wanted to do. And it's not just what somebody else says about you, it's what you wanted to do. And you as a person, if you can do that, then I think you've achieved greatness. My name's Ansley, and that was my story. If I had to give anybody advice about following dreams, I would definitely say that you have to work for it, and really it's going to all pay off in the end. If it's not just with that sport, you might learn life lessons just going through it, and it's going to end up working out really well for you in the end if you try with all your heart and you just do what you've got to do.